Hi guys, this is my Surly Karate Monkey touring build and here is what I came up with. The Surly Karate Monkey is a steel frame bike frame with through axles and it's very versatile. So I had the idea to make an ultra light bikepacking bike. With these frame bags, my idea was I want to shift the weight in the center. So when you ride in rough terrain, it's much more comfortable than riding with a rack, and I'll show you what it looks like. I start in the front. This is 27.5 inch tires with 2.3 inch wide Continental Cross King tires. I like the thread of these. I think it's good. It's very versatile. When you ride in flat surface, you only ride on the middle part, and as soon as you hit the dirt or it gets rough, you have many stubble things which help you with the traction. For the brakes, I also choose the Avit BV7. Normally Surly recommends 180 millimeters of a disc brake, but I choose 200. Fits perfect and gives me a bit more brake leverage. In the rear I have the normal recommended 180 millimeters discs and also with Avit BB7 brakes. For the crank I had a 3-by setup, but the Surly Karate Monkey doesn't take 3-by because of the very narrow fit, so it is a 2x10 setup. And I have mag pads, the ultralight, and these are also switched, so I switched the left to the right and the right to the left because I wanted to have the magnet in the front, not in the back, so I can pedal with my midfoot. In the rear I have a 11 to 36 cassette 10-by setup with a normal XT Shimano derailleur with the clutch. I think this is very important when you ride in very rough terrain. You need to have the chain very stiff. Now to the cockpit. I have a Hope XC stem combined with a Synchros Fraser handlebars and with Data Elementi aerobars, because the Synchros Fraser handlebars are very thick in this part and in this part, so I can move the aerobars as much as possible out to have a comfortable riding position. Sure, the ugly ergo bars, or ergo grips I should say, I like these, I know, ugly as hell, but comfortable. The idea with the aero bars was don't wanted to mount a rack on this bike, so I wanted to use a multi-purpose build, so the aero bars also will be used as a very light rack for food or drinks. I show you a picture here right now. So this bag will fit on the aero bars easily. Now to the main bags. I have 3 bags. Every bag fits, I would say, 7 liters of storage, and I sewed them myself. They have a double zipper, so I have access to my stuff while riding. And I designed these bags extremely high, or perfectly high for my height, so I can use the space for storage. When I step down on the bike, there is no problem, so I don't hurt my groin or something like that. And my whole setup, my whole sleeping or bikepacking setup fits in these bikes. The more heavy stuff I carry in the down bag. In this one I put my bivy bag or a cooker in it. In the upper bag I put my water filter and lighter stuff, and in the rear bag, in the rear saddle bag, I put my sleeping system, my sleeping bag. I also built the rear bag like a candy wrap system, but a bit more flared out so that my sleeping bag would fit in it. And I'm actually really happy with this build, and this summer I will test it out and I give you also a review about this. I designed this rear bag like a candy wrap system, so a roll top on the bottom, a roll top on the top, and I mounted the rear bag on the seat tube, or actually the frame, and the whole bag is supported by the seat, so there is only a leaning force against the seat, and the whole weight is supported by the bike frame, which provides much more stability, I would say, because the weight is also shifted down and is not that up as a normal seat bag. And I think it's much more safer to ride like this, because there's less problem, because when you mount a seat bag, which normally mounts on the seat post and the saddle, you have the problem that your saddle could rise or bend, or in worst case could break something, and this would screw up your tour awful. By the way, this setup weighs 14.5 kilos with the bags, so it's actually not that heavy. Now to the front. This is my ultralight cargo cage build. This is actually I show you a bottle cage, but I sawed off half of it and mounted it, because I only put stuff here on the ledge and fix it around the fork, so I have much more versatile cargo cage as usual, and it only weighs 30 grams. So ultralight DIY cargo cage build. Here are some options what you can mount on this cargo cage. Yeah, actually cool, never thought of that, but easy to build, not that expensive, so I recommend this thing. Build it yourself. Now to the aerobar rack system. In the top tube or top frame bag I have a candy wrap bag, and I show you what it looks like when I put it on the aerobar. This is the candy wrap aerobar position mount. So I roll top the bottom as far as I have enough space between the tire, and there are some straps on the side. You have 3 mounting options depending on how high or how low you want to mount the candy wrap bag. And inside the bag you have enough storage place for some drinks, or even some snacks. So a whole peanut what's it called in English? a whole can of peanuts will fit in the candy wrap bag. And the cool thing is, you can also roll this thing down. It's a bit difficult with one hand, but I'll try. You can roll down the top and mount it like this, so nothing will fall out during riding. And it's even impossible that this whole bag will fly off the aerobars, because it's landed like this, so it's no way, and it stays put. For the people who don't know candy wrap system, it's actually a self-design of mine. It's a cylindrical shape. It's actually a tube with a roll top closure on both ends. And when you roll up the sides, you can choose the height or the volume of this bag. And it actually fits on every bike on many different positions. People keep asking me about the candy wrap system. I'm planning to sell these, but not now. I want to have a very finished product, and this is actually a prototype. So maybe some few tweaks and changes I will have to do before it hits the market. So that's my Surly Karate Monkey build. I hope you liked the video. If you want to support this channel, you can leave a comment, share and subscribe. And I have many more bike builds, so stay tuned for that one, and see you next time. Bye.